Hi. Hi, Daniel. Hi, I'm Faye. Nice to see you. Oh, okay. Hi. Yeah, it's I'm checking your live now. Yeah. Oh. At where? Oh yeah, I can look at it. Yeah, your webcam. Yeah, it's working really well. Okay.
Check one, check one. Does everyone hear me? Is my audio okay? Oh, you could hear me that whole time? That's very strange. Were you hearing me having a conversation there? I'm not sure what's going on. I'm gonna get started in just about 1 minute, or a few minutes. Test. Hello. Oh my goodness, I'm technically challenged right now. There we are. Hello. Good evening. Welcome to a special, well, at least Eastern Time, nighttime edition of The Coding Train. I am here to do something very special today. So you might be wondering what, as was just asked in the chat by Pinball. I can't believe. Oh, you got me, Pinball. Oh my goodness, I can't believe what's happening right now. You might be wondering, what is the ITP IMA show? Hi, Alka. I haven't seen you in a while, Alka. Welcome back to the Coding Train. Maybe you've been here all along and just haven't seen your name pop up. This is my, there's a bunch of things that I tend to do at the end of the year, and this is sort of like item number one. So my regular day job, besides being this internet weirdo, is being a teacher at New York University, a school at New York University called Tisch School of the Arts, and a program called ITP, as well as one called IMA. So ITP is a 2-year graduate program, and IMA is a 4-year undergraduate major. And at the end of every semester, the students usually gather physically in person and transform the entire floor where all the classrooms are and the labs into a giant exhibition gallery space. That is not happening this year. It didn't happen last spring either. Instead, the show has moved virtual. I mean, it's not really virtual. What's virtual about it? It's happening. It's real. We're just experiencing it mediated through video and audio and all sorts of stuff. So what I have typically done in the past is spent my time wandering around with my phone, trying to live stream and a microphone and looking at projects and interviewing students. Today, really, I'm just here to invite you. You can see the URLs up there. I'm gonna take a little time to show you all of the bits and pieces of how the show works. It actually doesn't start technically for 20 minutes. So I'm gonna show you how where you can find projects, where you can interact with other people. I'm gonna show you the website. I'm gonna show you this thing called YORB, which is really incredible. And then hopefully I'm gonna just back away slowly, turn off the streaming button, and let you experience the show for yourself. And I'll be around there. You can chat with me and say hello in the virtual spaces as well. So that's what I've got on the agenda for tonight. Are you ready? Are you excited? I hope so. But as always on the Coding Train, we must begin with the ceremonial reading of the random numbers. Now, how do I do this? I have to find, I'm going to open up Discord here. So if you aren't a member of the Coding Train Discord, a link should be popping up in the chat right about now. It probably actually happened about 30 seconds ago because you're behind me in time, but the chat is in real time. And I'm looking for, where did I last end up? I think I forgot to post. No, I didn't. Row 17, column 0. I am embarking on a project. It is my goal, it is my lifelong dream to read this entire book out loud, the book of a million random digits. I'm really not doing a very good job of that. I'm going to have to live a very, very long time unless I somehow speed this process up. But every time I live stream, I try to read a little bit of it. So here we are. It is evening time, nighttime, time for children to go to sleep. Go to sleep, children! I guess it's actually only 7:40. Finish your homework! Whatever I'm supposed to yell as a parent who is up in the attic live streaming and reading from a book of random numbers. Aha, okay. So let's move on to line 18. And tonight's random numbers will be starting at row 18, column 0. 69,916. 26,803, 66,252, 29,148, 36,936, 87,203, 76,621, 13,990. By the way, I think I was supposed to read row 17. I'm on the wrong row. Let me start over. Ignore that. That's next week's random numbers. 74,350. 99,817. 77,402. 77,214. 43,263. 210. Wow, that's quite a number. I don't think it's the first time I've ever read a number that below 1,000 in this book. 45,521. 64,237. 96,286. 2,655. All right. So one of the reasons why I like to read these random numbers is because I don't want there to be any confusion whatsoever about what's going on here. This is nonsense, and you should probably tune out. And again, might I remind you, shoot, I moved my camera around and I'm just like, I don't have enough vertical space to reach up. So I have to like practice not going too high. You should not be watching me. Instead, you should be visiting itp.nyu.edu/show and yorb.itp.io. But for the time being, there's about 15 minutes till it officially starts. You can stay here and I'll kind of talk you through and show you what's going on. All right. I'm looking at the chat. I see people are saying they're sleepy. They're going to use Julia says, I'm going to use these as lottery numbers. I'm rooting for you. I'm really rooting for you. All right. So what do I need to do first? Let me move over here to my laptop. Whoops. No, over here. There we go. And I think I can, well, I guess I can leave these messages up here. Maybe I'll just unpin them now for a second, but I'll bring them back. So what is it that I want to do first? So let me open up Open Broadcast Studio. So first of all, one thing that I have a really difficult time with, and this is Photoshop. Maybe somebody watching can actually help me make a nicer version of this. But one of the things I'm struggling with is I'm about to go into a semi-public online space and essentially be recording people. I'm actually more than just recording it. I'm live streaming. So this is akin to, perhaps playing Roblox, a game like that, and live streaming your experience, and there's other players on the server, and maybe there's an understanding that people have when they're in one of these spaces that there are people who might be streaming it or recording it. But this place where I'm going is not a particularly anonymous space. In fact, people can have their cameras on and be visible. And so I don't really know, in the physical show, I could walk around with a physical camera. People sort of see that as like a social cue. Oh, there's somebody with a camera and a microphone. If I don't want to be on camera, I could sort of move out of the way. Also, being in the sort of public space of the show, there are signs up that kind of explain that you're, the sort of permissions around your photo maybe being taken and recorded in the space. So I know I'm going on for a long, long time about this, but I've been thinking about this a lot. And I don't love the idea of kind of going into this 3D world that I'm about to go into and live stream it. But I think the benefits here outweigh the downside in that I'm going to bring some attention and have a little bit of fun and see the show, and students will be able to interact and you'll be able to see some of their projects. So this is my solution. I'm using Open Broadcast Studio to get my camera and then put a message over the top that says live broadcast. I wonder if it might make sense for me. And I was just quickly mocking this up in Photoshop. So first of all, these should definitely be the coding train. Instead of these red dots, they should be these coding train characters, which you would think I would have at the ready. So I'm going to quickly, I'm just put my screen away because I'm going to head over to Google Drive here where I have all of my stuff. Okay, where are you? Characters, pay members, merchandise, no, share, design. I'm looking at a folder called design assets, and characters. Here we go. I think I can bring you back now. So I'm in this folder called characters. Let's go to symbol characters maybe. Or I really love, I do love my friend the robot. This is my new favorite character, Choo Choo Bot. So let's try getting a Choo Choo Bot. Download. I just want, this might indicate to people that it's the coding train. What else is really sort of obviously the coding train? Is there symbol character? Is the unicorn here? Let's go to JPEGs. Let's try the rainbow one. This would probably also indicate. So I'll download this one. Is this a PNG? Oh, it's a JPEG. I don't like that. Why don't I have a PNG of this here? Oh, there are PNGs here. Rainbow. Okay, there we go. Let's download this. I know this is like riveting live streaming, watching me attempt to use Photoshop, which I'm like absolutely terrible at. Okay, so I think I can get rid of this now, and I can, I don't know, drag and drop. Is Photoshop going to let me do that? Downloads, symbol. Look at that. All right, I know what I'm doing here. You can't stop me. Live broadcast, and then let's grab a robot. Oh, do I need to like place it? Okay, great. Let's grab the robot and shrink it a little bit. Put it over here. It's in the corner. You're in the corner. All right, I think people will sort of get the idea. And if anybody wants to design a slightly better version of this, you're welcome to it. What happened to my... Oh, it's fine. Let's actually like keep... These dots really do say live broadcast though. So maybe I should leave these. Free transform. Will that do it? Here we go. Making them like right in the corner down here. We can just get rid of this one. And where am I? Here? No, here. No, here. Where? I don't even understand. What's going on? Oh, that's a layer. Okay, there we go. So now I can copy, paste. There we go. Put that one down here. Should I just make it all along the bottom? I think I'm going to stop. Okay, save, export. Quick export as PNG. Let's try that. To the desktop. Sure, replace that. And then is OBS gonna... Perfect. So now when I go in, so what I'm doing is I have a virtual camera running. So I've got the virtual camera running, which means if I go to any website that makes use of my webcam, instead of just the webcam, it's going to show this. So hopefully that's going to indicate to people, oh, I should probably put, let's also do this. So let me add one more little bit of text and say youtube.com/thecodingtrain. And make that much smaller and just put that down here on the bottom. Let's try another quick export. Export, quick export. I know you guys are just so, this is so exciting. There we go. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Come on. I can't see it, so it's very hard when I can't see it. Just I need a C in there. There we go. Do I have to recenter it? Just tell me where it goes. Come on, Photoshop. Like, do it for me automatically. Close enough. Close enough. I don't know where that is. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to line it up with something. Okay. Quick export. I should have done this before I started live streaming, but you could say I started. I didn't have a lot of time. All right, this is gonna be great. All right, so this is what people will see. And Alka, oh wait, we've got some breaking news here. Breaking news. Coding train breaking news. OBS version 26.1 has added official support for virtual camera for the Mac. All right, that's great to know. All right, so now this can go away. And let's just run, let's go, I'm gonna go to a quick test Zoom meeting. And by the way, I'm just going to, because I don't know what's about to pop up, I'm just gonna put my camera, and let's just see if this at least works with Zoom. So I'll know, let me go to /test. Join. So there might be an option of visiting some of the projects in Zoom meetings. And so I'm going to join with video. And so with the virtual camera, okay, yes, I hear the ringtone. Yes, my microphone's working. So basically, this is now, me in a Zoom meeting. And if I go here under video and change this to virtual camera, now this is me in the Zoom meeting. So you can see that I am live broadcasting. Now, of course, I could do that as the background, which would make sense. And I have a green screen and all that. But I actually think it's better for it to be just right up here at front. So front and center so people know. All right. We are ready to head on over to the ITP show. I'm so excited. So ordinarily, I feel like I know what all the projects are. I've seen them all. I've seen the students building them. I've helped students with them. I feel very out of the loop this semester with everything being remote and all my classes being remote. I know about some of the projects. I participate still, but there isn't that like I show up to work every day and wander around the floor and see all the students building their projects. So mostly I have no idea what I'm about to find. So this should be exciting. I should pin back this back up on the screen. By the way, if you are a Coding Train member, that unlocks a channel in the Discord where you can post messages that I can bring up here on the screen. Pretty exciting stuff here I've got going. All right, so now let's go on over to itp.nyu.edu show. So this is the Winter Show website. We can start to look down here and I will do a dramatic reading of what this is that we're about to experience. Join us on December 16th. If you brought your time machine with you, you could go to the show on December 16th or December 17th for our virtual winter show. It's a 2-day event, features projects representing creative applications of the recently possible from 3 programs of New York University's Tisch School of the Arts, ITP, IMA, and a brand new program, by the way, IMA Low Res. This is a new program that is a 1-year master's. Everything, is turned upside down this year in education and in many other industries and activities. But the low res was actually designed to be mostly online and remote with some intensive in-person periods in January and over the summer. I mean, you should check out the website to get the full details, but it's a pretty interesting model for learning the material and participating in the community that is ITP IMA. So, so this is how basically one of the reasons why the time is that students are all over the world this semester, and many of them, there's a large number of students who are in China. So if we find any of them, it'll be 8 a.m. for them, whereas it's 8 p.m. for me. So YORB is really where I want to spend the time. So in a minute, I'm going to click on YORB, but I also want to show you, this test Zoom meeting ended, how I can browse projects on this site, which is the website itself. So you can read more about ITP. And by the way, let me just highlight all of these wonderful people who have made the show happen.
Sorry.
Stop talking to me, watch. So more than just these people, because there's a lot of students and a lot of behind the scenes administrative work, but just to highlight a few people, Esther Zhang, who did the banner art that you're seeing, Lennon Compress, who did the website design and front-end development, Yen Chen, who did the back-end development. The show producers are Sean Van Every, Rob Ryan, and Ellen Nichols. Thank you so much to Ellen, who's been sort of feeding me, my like sort of secret live stream producer for today. It's like feeding me Discord direct messages, telling me where I might go to see a project. Aiden Nelson, who I don't know if it's accurate to say is the inventor of YORB. YORB is based on a project by Dan O'Sullivan from many, many years ago, and there have been a ton of people contributing to YORB. The YORB team, there's a YORB club, but Aiden is a YORB producer, and then the resident show assistant producers, Lydia Jessup, August Lurs, Billy Bennett, and YG Zhang. So thank you, big round of applause to all of those wonderful people. I wish I could just press a button and have them like appear. I could interview them, but maybe we'll find them in YORB and we'll be able to interview them in the space that is YORB. Okay, I keep saying YORB, 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 YORB. I don't have a YORB song. I don't have my ukulele, nothing. I got a train whistle. A little bit out of breath. Let's get going. All right, so first thing I want to stop by is check out this browse projects on this site. So here is where I could actually see a list of all the projects. So I can go into this 3D world and wander around and talk to people and find the projects there. But if I just want to look at the list of projects, we could spin a wheel. I could have you vote with my live poll about which one we should go to. And you can see here, if it says join live presentation with a number, the number indicates the YORB-lit, which is like a mini YORB inside of YORB. Oh my God, I'm in the upside down, aren't I? What's going on? YORB-lit, what's happening? 11D, it's like, it's like a room number, a classroom number. But you will also find, I saw one up here, some of them are, I'm looking, Zoom. So this one, for example, the Sensor Battle Star Wars Edition is a live presentation in Zoom. And you can kind of see, I don't know if I can get down here, but you can see at the bottom, like this is just a link to a Zoom meeting, whereas this is a link to a URL, yorblit2.itp.io. All right. So this is what I'm really hoping those of you watching will take it upon yourself to experience. So yes, you can watch me. I'm going to just ramble on and on. I'm very tired and confused and not sure if I'm putting words together that make sentences. But I do have a computer and a microphone, and I'm going to poke around here. So this is, I definitely encourage you to check out all of these projects and join, especially the ones that are in Zoom. I heard anecdotally yesterday that people weren't finding them as much as they were finding the YORB projects. So it looks like most of them are in YORB right now. Oh, here's a Zoom one. So yeah, so I'm going to check. Let me put on a little music for you here. I'm going to check my secret direct messages here, which have some information about where I might go. Adding times above. Okay, let's see. Move this out of the way. Adding times above. I don't know what that means. Oh, closer to 9 p.m. Not gonna... Ready to go, position 2B. Okay, we are going to ready to go, position 2B. The title is Historia. Let's see. There's a search on here, right? Search. Can I do this? Historia. And we're going to go, oops. Oh, Ethan Prince. Oh, I know Ethan. So how do I find, here we go. Join live presentation. Here we go. We're heading over to the live presentation of Historia in YORB. And we really gotta just cross our fingers and hope this works. Because I don't know if it's gonna work. All right. Yes. Allow. Okay, so it looks like, by the way, this is my preview. So it looks like I can see in my preview that my weird live broadcast sign is showing up. I'm gonna hit enter, and I'm heading into the YORB-lit. I'm gonna just remove this message here. And where did I need to go? Was it 2B? All right, here we go. I can't hear anything. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I've got to make sure that the audio from the browser is heading to the stream. So if the thing that I use for that is something called loopback. Google Chrome is on, and it is heading out, being routed out to USB capture. So as soon as there's any audio, you should hear it. We'll find out in a moment. 2B. 2B, there we go. Hello? Is anybody here? Ethan, is that you? Hello?
Hello.
Are you there? I like to jump. I'm like obsessed with jumping in YORB.
Hello.
Oh, Ethan, is that you?
It is. Hello.
And you can hear me?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Now I don't see you, which is fine. Maybe you have your camera off. I'm not sure if that's a bug. You don't have to be on camera. I'm just curious whether it's a bug or not. And by the way, this is being...
it's a bug. I should be on camera.
Okay, so
that's strange.
Do you see me with a giant live broadcast sign on me?
No.
No?
Unfortunately not. Just you in front of a green screen.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on. Do you think this is using a different camera? That's so weird. Hold on. My camera's off now, yes?
Yeah, it's stopped updating.
Now it's on.
Oh wait, no, it's still on.
And it's not a giant live stream sign. It's actually just me in front of a green screen. All right, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can make an attempt here very briefly. just because I want to get this working.
Okay, while you do, I'll see if I can get my camera.
Okay. YORB is allowed. And then I go here. No. Camera. How do I go to switch the camera? OBS virtual camera. Yeah. And OBS virtual camera. All right. I'm going to not worry about this too much. It was a lovely idea I had. I'm going to hit refresh. So I'm going to disappear and come right back. All right. People in the chat hearing the double audio. Oh, that's just because David, you're over there. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to refresh and see if it comes back with saying live stream. Okay, here we go. Enter YORB. Here we go. Yes, webcam.
I'm falling.
There's Jonah. Where we see you, Jonah.
Should we go to 2 like this?
Yeah,
2B is where I'm going. By the way, this is a live broadcast. Do you see live broadcast written on me? Probably not. Oh, wait. I think I see Ethan now.
Yeah,
There you are.
I had to reload, but it worked now.
Okay. And I'm just curious, is it still just me or is there a sign in front of me?
Doing a live broadcast.
Still just you. Sorry.
Oh, well. Well, I won't worry about that anymore. So this is my first attempt at live streaming the virtual YORB ITP show. Ethan, you are my first victim, so to speak. And so I don't really have a plan here other than to turn it over to you to tell us about your project called, if I'm right, Historia.
Yes, indeed. So I created an augmented reality iOS app that's basically built around a walking tour of downtown Brooklyn, which is the neighborhood where IMA ITP is. So it uses an Apple geo-tracking API to basically scan your environment to get a hyper precise location of where you are on the street, which is necessary for popping up these physical markers around your environment that show what the neighborhood and streetscape used to look like 100 or 120 years ago. So these photo markers pop up. There's also like ambient sound markers, and then if you click on them, they provide a bit of more background information, where they came from, when they were taken, and you can zoom in on the photo. So there are those photo markers, then there are like audio ambient markers, and then there are info boards on like the more historic, important sites that were destroyed in the neighborhood. So yeah, it's an Apple iOS app. I'm hoping to have it ready to be released in a month or two with some more user testing. And yeah, it was fun to work on. Yeah, it's undergraduate New Realities class with Ian and Sebastian. Yeah. It was a bit of a mixed bag because to test it, every time you have to go outside, you have to put on the mask, and it's very anxiety-inducing, I find, especially if you're like going in high rises with elevators. But the opportunity to go outside was certainly excellent once I got outside, and it was a fun project to work around with, just exploring the neighborhood, making sure that all the markers were positioned correctly.
Great. So I have to tell the live stream, I have to apologize to the live stream. I muted my audio while you were presenting because I needed a minute to like check a few things and fix a couple things. And then when I came back to ask you that question, I didn't unmute my audio. So nobody heard my question, which I really, by the way, it was a very eloquent, deep and meaningful. The way I asked it was just, so well done. If I say so myself. No, I very awkwardly asked just about how the pandemic sort of affected the development of this project, especially as it related to being outside. Oh my goodness. Did YORB just crash? Or is somebody? Oh no, just somebody with a black screen like walked right in front of me and it made everything look empty. Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your project. So people, everybody, if you want to come and chat with Ethan and find out more about Historia, you can go to yorblit2.itp.io. I'm going to zoom way in up here on the URL, yorblit2.itp.io, and you can find Ethan's project that way and many more projects. Thank you so much.
Of course.
All right, so here I go wandering around. I'm going to head this way. Let's try going to let's go return. Oops, huh? Very challenged with using this. Oh, okay, let's try returning to the lobby. Let's see what happens there. Return to the lobby. Okay, here we go. Enter. Drum roll, please. Enter. Enter. Oh, here we go. All right, I gotta ask some people if they see my live streaming sign. I really want that to work. David, you are here. Do you see my live streaming sign? You know what's going on.
If you have any questions, I'm the one that's talking to you is the jumping cube
Oh my god, there's so many people here.
Okay.
Yikes.
Alright, so that doesn't mean anything.
I'm freaked
Yeah, there
out.
needs to be
I'm
something
freaked
to
out.
explain your face.
Oh, Joey Lee. Sean Van
Oh,
Every.
yeah, I have
Oh,
some
I'm
too.
saying people's
I have some
names.
too.
Do
Watch
you
this.
see my giant sign that says I'm
Alexa,
live
make
streaming?
phones light red.
No.
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 Where's
Really?
that?
Sean. Amazing.
What's up, man?
I've got
That's killer.
this whole Oh, I died. Oh, I went into a Yorblit. Why is that not working? Why is it not picking up my virtual camera? It's making me crazy. All right, well, I'm in Yorblit 4. Let me see here. That happened by accident. Where I'm supposed to go next. Position 2D. Oh, I should have gone to position 2D. I really should have gone there because I was already in Yorb 2. I was at 2B and 2D was right next door. Your live stream sign was not working and your picture wasn't moving either. It's so sad because right here you can clearly see that the preview of myself has the weird live broadcast thing in front of it. And it is picking up my virtual camera. Why is this not showing up in Yorb? Oh well. I did see it for a second a few minutes ago, says Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Welcome to the very last live stream I ever do in my entire life. Okay, this is going well. I'm going to look here. So there is a project 4F called Meet the Future. Let's try to wander over there. I don't know if they'll be there. I'm a little confused. I have a schedule. Oh, ready to go, 8C. Ready to go, 8C, I see. Oh, ready to go, 10A. Oh, where do I go? Where do I go now? Adding times above 10. Also 10B and 10C. Use ML5. Okay. We're going to Yorblit 10. Can I just like put in the number 10 here and it'll just send me there? Secret hack. I've hacked Yorb. Here we go. Oh, what happened to my sound? I don't hear it anymore. Did Loopback die? Did my headphones die? I don't know what's going on, but I'm not going to worry. Do you hear a drum roll? I don't hear it anymore. Okay, Yorblit 10. We're going to 10A. Okay. Shoot, I don't hear any sound anymore. That's a problem. I do need to hear the people. Whoa, is this... This looks like 10A. This is so cool. Do you hear it? All right, we've got to figure out what's going on. Loopback. My audio routing software. Chrome is up. Let me try playing this. Oh, connection failed. Please restart the page. Oh no. Oh no, let's try refreshing. But also, why is this not? So, okay. All right, let's try this again. Just gonna check something here. Yeah, this is up. Did I disconnect? No? Turn this on. All right. Well, I can hear it coming out of the speakers. Why can't I not hear it in my headphones? This is going so well. Let's try this headphone. Put another one in. When in doubt, add another headphone. Let me play actually some music that'll play more continuously. Okay. Oh, my connection failed. I think we might have to visit a Zoom project. Okay, connect. All right, I'm connected. I heard a... Ah, okay, I've got sound back again. All right. Oh. Okay. I've got sound back. We're going to head back over to 10, 10B. Or 10A? Which project? 10A. I wonder if I have single-handedly brought down YORB through the power of the coding train. All 194 people who are watching, possibly, 10% are actually paying attention, and 1% of those people actually went into YORB. So probably not. I think the ITP show, the ITP IMA show, has quite its own following. I don't know what's going on, to be perfectly frank. My name is not Frank, it's Dan, and we're in some kind of strange YORB, empty ghost YORB. Wait, is that a person or is that just a sign? This is a sign about this project. Nancy writes in the chat, "It makes me so happy to see you having problems with YORB. It makes me feel less alone." That is like the thesis statement of the coding train. It makes me so happy to see you having problems with blank. It makes me feel less alone. Fill in the blank. JavaScript, math, programming, CSS, video, YORB. I have problems with it all. Don't be alone. Be with me. I can't do it either. Let's not do it either together. All right. Drum roll, yes. Oh, no. Look at all this. Noah is here and Louisa is here. There's all these people that I actually know in real life in the chat. That doesn't usually happen when I live broadcast. All right, let's try. I think we might need to go visit a Zoom project. I'm a little bit wary of doing that because I'm just kind of landing in somebody's Zoom room without them being aware. But I'm pretty sure that the weather band says closer to 9 p.m. It's getting close to 9 p.m. It's already 8:15. Ready to go 10A. Let's try a different YORBlet. Ready to go position 3. Let's try YORBlet 3. Do you think that different YORBlets, my connection will work better with one or another? Let's try. All right. Drum roll, please. Enter. Okay. Is there anyone here to say hello to me? Is there? Where am I going? 3C? A, B, C. Okay, C is over here. Hello? Hello? I'm waiting to play my... Ah, wait! Yes! I see a project! Oh, and I know this project. I know this project. Hello, are you there? I don't hear anything. Wait, I heard somebody. Speak up.
Mute, please. There, now I'm unmuted. Hello,
Hello. Who's there?
this is Maria.
Maria.
Hi.
Oh, hello, people. Does anyone see my live broadcast sign? It's my whole life that depends on it. No?
No, but I'm watching the broadcast now. So
Okay. Oh wow, your voice is really coming through. Wait, I'm
Oh my
looking
god,
for.
hi.
I'm here to. Oh, Zayao, there you are.
I am here.
I'm here to hear about this project that you've made.
Oh, great.
Is that okay? Is that okay? That
Yeah.
because my intention was to have a big sign on me that says that I'm live broadcasting, so that I'm not.
But
Sort
I
of
know that you're live
sneak.
broadcast.
Everybody seems to know it anyway, so I give up. Okay, my face. So anyway, hello. Tell me your name, and this, by the way, is very artificial because Zayal actually made this project in my class, so I'm going to pretend as if I know nothing about it. Tell me your name and about this project, and tell the viewers all about it. We'd love to hear about it.
Yeah. Hey everyone, who's around Shipman? I'm Zayal. This is a project I made with my classmate Tisch. It's called 100 to 100 non-existent boys I've dated before. It's a project using machine learning and runway that trained data from OkCupid, which I found this data set that has like 60,000 dating profiles. It's just online, and I trained them. So it's all artificial, fake dating profile that I put into like this Tinder clone that I made. Once you swap person and you matched, you can find a dating story between me and this non-existent human being. And this dating story is using context-free grammar to write the story. Always ended with "we never met again." So we want to talk about how the data privacy really is out there. And also, I feel like I heard some echo, but
yeah, I hear the echo too. I think it must be somebody who's nearby who's doesn't have headphones.
But anyways, we want to talk about like data privacy and how you treat your data on dating profiles more seriously, and also just it's a fun project to just work on to like get all this like weird, bizarre. It's like somehow even feels like cursed because like all the data that you watch right now are like very weird, but then they're actually from the real data, like got trained out of it. So it's very cursed. It's very entertaining in a way that like to read it and to find all the story that between me and this 100 boys that I've dated.
So just so everyone's clear who's looking at this, right? What we're seeing right now on screen that you're sharing is a picture of a person with a name Alonzo at age 27 and then a description written below. Can you tell me where you're headed on the road? Do you have any life goals or dreams that could be started in any format? Can you go through each one of these? Like, where did the photo come from? Where did the name come from? How did you pick the age? And how did you get the text?
Okay, so I'm going to go scroll a little bit. The profile picture is actually from Skeleton 2, and also there's like a FFHQ data set. So like use machine learning to train the photo, and they generated like a non-existent human that actually looks like real enough. We pull it actually from the site they call non-existent human because it's easier. They're using the same model to train it, and it's easier to pull the data from them. Every time you refresh the page, you'll generate the new data. And the names who are like getting it from the Social Security Administration just find like common voice name. And dating bio is trained from the OkCupid profiles. And we pick, so if you have used OkCupid, you'll probably know there are like multiple questions out there. And we picked the first question, which is a dating bio, and train the dating bio, which is can you tell me where you're headed on the road? And also once you swipe it, so we matched, but what happened after we bought prepared food at Zarbar's 10 minutes into the date, he said, you're the kind of guy I want to marry, but I want to have fun with pretty ones first. We never talk again. So what he said here is also trained from OkCupid. It's trained from fun fact and also what you're looking for. And we put that into context-free grammar. And then we generate it with the end of we never talked again. So, and then you click and you can swap as many as you want. This one said if you lose 10 pounds, you'll be a 10. Very bizarre, but this actually got trained from the real data. But yeah, this is our project that is a fun, entertaining to work on, but also it's fun to read it, and it's very interesting to think about how data got used online and on dating profile, just the data privacy. But yeah.
Fantastic.
Play with this project. Play with like.
Is this currently online at a URL? Can people go try it out?
Yes, exactly. Go click that billboard thing in front of you.
Well,
And
I'm just
then
gonna. Oh, so
there's
over
a-
here, yeah.
Yes, there's a billboard thing here, and then you click this billboard, and then there will be a website.
Oh, okay. I'm
That
gonna.
learn more about the project. Yeah.
So hopefully this is gonna not kick me out of Yorb and go into a new tablet. See what
Cool.
happens. Oh, I see. And then I can see the project website. All right, I will check this out in a moment.
Exactly.
So I just wanted to say, like, one of the things that I love about this project, many things, but it's really a great example of how when you're using, techniques from machine learning or generative algorithms to create what is this entire like fictional story, basically. But there's so many elements of that story, and you've used a different technique and a different data set for each element, and it's I love to hear about the process of why you chose different ones and what data set. And I know how hard you all worked on sort of developing this project. So great job. Wonderful to see.
Thank you.
Okay. So everybody, just so you know, I'm in Yorblit 3. If you're watching this live, I'm putting the URL up on the screen, yorblit3.itp.io. You can go there yourself, and then you can also find the URL if I click on here and click on project website. There we go. Now I found Alonzo right here that we saw, so I can see the actual project. Wonderful, great job.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna wander around to figure out. I'm gonna check my list as to where my team of producers is telling me to go next. See you all, everybody. I'm wandering over here. Here we go. All right. So that was awesome. I'm looking at the chat now just for a second. They are hiding in the corner. I don't know what that means, Sean. All right, so let's see. Ready to go is position 8. Where am I? I'm in 3. Is there any other 3 listed here? Ready to go, position 8C. So let's try going to Yorblit 8. This is my really highly sophisticated technique where I change the number in the address bar and I hit enter. Yes, I want the full experience. I want the full experience. Yeah, use my microphone, but please, could you please use my virtual camera? I worked so hard on this. I worked so hard on my virtual camera. It's not showing up. It shows up here. It shows up here. Enter. Can I press my happy sound? I see people. Oh, I see people. I hear people. Yes. I'm going to position 8C. Let's see. Uh-oh. I see a blank screen in 8C. This is not a good sign, but we're going to head over there. Oh, I've never been so hunched over in my life while live streaming. I'm just like, ah. Here we go. This project is the Chocolate Factory. Oh, my connection failed. Now, why do I get that message and then, ooh, I've lost control. I'm spiraling out of control. I crashed. Oh my God, where am I going? Stop. No, go back. Go back. Oh my God, Yorb has gone out of control. Oh my God, where? How? Help. I'm gonna hit refresh. Whew. Oh, refresh. Here we go. Enter. No, look, all the people. I think there's a very small group of people. It's like my entourage that's like falling around. So I feel like there's a whole bunch of people at 8C right now. Come to Yorblit 11, says Yonatan. Okay. I will go to Yorblit 11, but first I must go to 8C. Okay, Yonatan says, come to Yorblit 11. By the way, if you're saying in the chat, come to a Yorblit, I'm coming to that Yorblit. Chocolate Factory, I will have to come back to. We're going to Yorblit 11. Enter. I have a lot more sound effects, so I'm just using this one. I think maybe I need to read some more random numbers. Up. I want the full experience. So I need to know where in Yorblit 11 to go. I mean, I'll go anywhere. All I see is Yorblit 11. Okay, moving around. Is there a tour guide here? By the way, I believe the ushers in Yorb are called Yushers. Or is it Ushers? Or Ushals? I don't know. Okay, I'll look for a project that seems on. Here's something.
Hi.
Hello. I'm supposed. I'm good. I'm supposed to have a big sign on me that says I'm live streaming, but it's not working. So I'm telling you that I'm live streaming this. Is that so? If you want to send me away, I will go away. If you don't, is this your project here?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Would you mind telling the viewers of the Coding Train a little bit about yourself and this project?
Yeah.
Sure. So briefly, we created a VR gallery.
Oh, and so I'm sorry to interrupt you. I have a bad habit of doing this. This is a collaboration between the two of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you tell us your names and any other collaborators?
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
we're Team Leo, and my name is Kevin.
And my name is Hyunseo. So yeah, we made a building, Leo, which is social VR platform, like VR gallery.
So
Yeah.
we both have designers background, and we thought 2D flat 2D screens in real world has a limitation of digesting future of computational craft. So we use VR technology and game engines to create a environment where artists can express the future of expression, I would say. So we created whole VR gallery environment with 6 different rooms with 6 different themes.
So idea is coming from collecting our secure moment and memory. So we recreated this design and like from our memory with the light installation and sound experience and spatial environment. So each room has different theme of memory. So also multiplayer can play in the same venue. So if there are more people inside of there, and they can play music together as well.
Oops. Fantastic. Is this I obviously in the context here, we're just seeing this sort of documentation. Is there a URL or is this a thing that people can try right now?
If you click this signboard here, there is a website, and I also uploaded applications. So if you guys have Oculus Quest, you guys can try this whole experience with Oculus Quest.
Yeah. So once you can download it with the, you can play with Oculus, our project.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Does anybody know what station Yonatan is at?
Dude, there's a bunch of people you don't even see.
Nobody knows. Okay, we're gonna find Yonatan. Maybe 11C?
Meditative experiences.
Lucas, can you see me?
Yeah, these are my friends here.
Very practice.
So many people here all of a sudden.
Lucas, can you see me?
Yeah, I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Can you see me now?
Yeah, we're good.
Fuck. So it's our Yorlet. Fuck. We're fucked.
Up. Beep, beep, beep. That was me censoring out the language. See, this is the problem. I want a big live streaming sign. All right. Is this... oh, this is where I just was. Okay. I don't know where Yonatan is. I don't know where Yonatan is. And I've ceased being able to navigate. I can't turn to the right anymore. What is going on? Ah, here we go. Let's try going this way. We're going to return to the lobby. Ready, everybody? We're returning to the lobby. 11H. Okay, I see it in the chat. 11E, A, B, C, D, E, F. E, F. Wait. G. Yes, G. H. There we go. Okay. I'm coming over to 11H. Hello, 11H. Space Mapper Car. Yonatan, are you there? I don't hear you.
Hey, welcome.
Oh, I do hear you. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, can you hear me?
In the chat.
Thank you for bringing me here.
E, F. Wait. G. Yes, G. H.
Oh wait,
There we go.
somebody's
Yeah.
got my stream open.
Over to 11H.
It's 30 seconds in the past. The audio is coming out. Let's see. Okay. I think we're back. I think we're good. So I'm wandering around asking people to just introduce themselves and tell us a little bit about your project. So take it away.
Cool. So here's my project. It is, let me get my camera. It's like this little remote control car.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So basically what this thing has is it's got, if you can see right here, this is an infrared distance sensor. And basically,
it's probably me.
What you can do is you can take any kind of object, like a box here, and what you got is you can drive it forward. And what it will do is it will graph out the side of the box, just like that. And then what you can do is you can click on.
Hold on, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm going to go wander over to the screen share because I think I'll have a better view there.
Sure.
Okay, I can still hear you, I think.
You can see on the stage, I've got the graph and everything.
Awesome.
Right behind you.
Okay, I'm good.
Cool. Yeah, let me demonstrate again. So I've got the car, and you've got any kind of object right here. And using arrow keys, you can drive the car forward. And as it passes the box, you can see that it graphs the side of it. And then what you can do is you can click at the start and the end, and it will tell you the length with semi-accuracy. 17.8 centimeters, and I've got a ruler, and this box is 18.5, so it's almost perfectly accurate. Still needs a little bit of calibration.
Wow, fantastic. And I can see here, this looks like this is a P5JS sketch. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I think I missed the last thing you said.
Yeah, it is a P5 sketch.
Amazing. And had you used, and this is this a project you did for the physical computing course?
Yeah, physical computing and computational media.
Ah, so you did it across both. And so you're using the P5 serial library to communicate between the car and P5 itself. Fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the way you're presenting this. Like, it's such a challenge to do, present these kind of projects in this context.
Yeah.
It works super well.
I had to, I had to get the camera feed to be part of the sketch in order to make this whole thing happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And had you ever, I know obviously you were familiar with ITP before you came. Had you ever worked with P5 before this semester, or was this your first time?
No, P5, no programming, no nothing. I used to be a musician actually.
Yes.
Before I came here.
Yeah.
So,
amazing. Did you work on any like music related projects this semester, or do you think that's something you'll think about doing at some point?
Yeah, actually my past physical computing program was a little guitar using stretch sensors and P5 to kind of make little notes. I wasn't a guitarist, but guitar seems like the most appropriate choice.
Yeah, for me, teaching programming, I find so many students have music backgrounds, are interested in music and sound, and that's definitely one of my sort of missing pieces of my knowledge base. And I always feel a little bit lost, and always excited to see what students are doing with computation and music. So great job. Thank you so much for sharing this.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for bringing your entourage here.
Of course. And so people can find out more. First of all, you can come here, right? Everybody watching can come to YORB 11, station 11H. And you can also see here, you can click on the signpost, which says Space Mapper Car. And if I click here on the project website, we'll see probably some documentation. Oh, look at this. We've got like a circuit diagram and all sorts of other information about how this was made. Fantastic. Wonderful. Okay. off we go. To where we'll be led, we don't know. I just like awkwardly slide away. That's how I do it. Bye, Yonatan. Thank you so much. All right, I could return to the lobby. Coming over here to the middle. I'm going to look at my. Oh, the weather band is ready to go, and that is a Zoom project, I believe. I think so. Let's go to the weather band project. How do I find that? I'm going to leave Yorb for a second. I need a break. I'm out of here. Woo! Oh my God. That's very stressful. This is very complicated. I also need to eventually move on with my evening. The point of me doing this, as fun as this is, and hopefully you're enjoying this or finding projects and people are telling me to come to 3A, was that my goal here is not really to visit all the projects myself, but to show people how to navigate the ITP show, ITP IMA show, and encourage you all, the viewers, to go yourself. And I can bring back my URLs here, yorb.itp.io or itp.nyu.edu/show. So we're going to go to the weather map. Let's search for weather band introduction. Oh, wait. Weather journals? No, that's a different project. Weather band. Close. And this is a Zoom room. Okay, everybody. This is very exciting. We're about to go into Zoom. Let's see what happens. Oh, I should have made my name. I should rename myself to live broadcast, but whatever. I think it might say Coding Train, my name. So hopefully that will help people know that what they're about, what they're getting themselves into before I enter. Now, I actually don't know if the Zoom audio is going to make it through to the actual YouTube stream itself. Okay, let's put on some waiting music here while I check loopback. Is Zoom an audio source? It is. If I turn it on. Oh, I'm connecting. Okay.
Naturally come to that. I probably will not have anything to do with my thesis, but I did take Sound Studio with Luke this past semester. And if I'm lucky, I can get to apply some of that to what we're doing next semester. Yeah.
Awesome.
Hello, Coding Train.
Hello. So this is my like warning sign to tell people that this is a live broadcast as I enter these semi-public spaces so people can quickly leave or turn their camera off or something. I haven't figured out how to do this effectively, but I thought this is better than nothing. I've really, anyway, but I'm sorry to interrupt in the middle. But I've got a small group of people watching who I would love to hear about the ITP Weather Band project.
Woohoo! Name do you want to say? So we are the ITP Weather Band, and we make music with weather data collected from the DIY weather station. Do you have anything to add, like other name?
Yeah, so this year we are focusing on building the system behind the weather band, like the database and the server. And also we have some new instrument coming as well. So yeah, let's watch the video together. Yeah, so you want to share? I cannot share.
Okay. I have a better internet here.
Yeah.
ITP Weather Band is an experimental band creating music with weather data collected from a DIY weather station. And we have been working together for the past year to build a networked weather station system and create experimental instruments that turn the environmental data into music and visuals. So this is the weather station installed, like loved by animals, and this is a circuit that is posting the data onto the web.
So here's our system diagram. So what are we doing is the weather station is getting the weather data, and we are using Arduino MKR1010 to getting the data, and then through the Wi-Fi we posted the data to our database on the DigitalOcean server. And after we having the data in the database, people can get the data using a HTTP request. Our client can be P5 client, Arduino client, or website, or any client that can do HTTP requests. And here's our API.
So as for our database, which is set up with my...
So we have our all the documentation and database here, and the point is that we started as a performance band and we did a few performances, but now we are developing the performance, and also we are trying to grow as an open source project that like people in the anywhere in the world can set up their DIY weather station, and then contributing to our weather data network. And also we have some P5 and Arduino examples that people can just use to get our weather data that's posted like every 1 minute, like a lot of data like wind and rain and luminance and UV and everything to combine into their creative projects. And just to show some of the projects like using the data, this is by Skylar and Ichan at New School. They're collaborating on this website that is Weatherman website, but is a very nice graphical sculpture that is reacting to the weather data in real time. And also we had this performance last time. It was a music performance and network music festival, and we were all in different locations. Like 8 people were different locations using the weather, like different weather data from the same period of time, which was first day of the summer. And these are all the instruments made that music developed by the band members.
May 6th. Cloudy.
These were
May 7th.
the members, and we have some new instruments that we are meeting in ITP like every 2 weeks to continue this project. And then these are from new members, which are first years. This one is by Sihen, and this one is by Siyuan. It's a visual instrument using the illuminance data for this light sculpture.
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah,
that was fantastic. You know, I've heard so much about this project and I've seen bits and pieces, but it was really nice to finally be able to get sort of like settle in and get a full sort of like survey and presentation. I'll tell you, I have actually like a sort of vested interest in the project. I know you had sent an email about this and I hadn't gotten a chance to reply yet, but a huge challenge for me in teaching is to find sort of stable and easily accessible free data sources for people to begin with, like just to learn the load JSON function, for example, in P5. And actually, I have several people who watch the coding train know that I have like a whole series about working with weather data, and in the video I make a joke like, by the time you watch it, this API probably won't be available anymore, and or like you'll have to pay for it. And that's actually the case. I was using Dark Sky, which then I believe Apple bought them and shut them down or whatever. You can't use it. So anyway, I think it's really exciting to see like these kinds of like open source style initiatives not only like teach people that are opportunities for people to learn about working with data, but you've got this whole like hardware system that you've built to like make the API itself. So that's really thrilling. And I wonder, what and just the way you're showing like all these different projects that came out of it. So I hope that this can grow and that people can make their own weather stations. There are going to be a lot of them, and it's super exciting. So thank you for doing this work. I definitely think I need to like add to my list, make a basic like, here's a P5 example that gets the weather, from this API. So remind me about that. Maybe in January, when things are calm down, I can like take a minute to make a video about that. It'd be great.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, I think that will be super exciting. And then we will, make sure the weather station is working hard. And then we do plan to install in multiple locations. And Name is thinking about in Thailand, then like in China, and maybe I can install in Korea. So
right. Is there just one right now, or? Yeah. So one thing you might consider, actually, by the way, also is, and maybe this isn't relevant, maybe is like creating a sort of like sample also API that's not real data, but might allow people to sort of like test the idea out of like getting multiple sources. So I haven't thought this through, and here I am just like live talking off the top of my head, live streaming here. But that could be something to think about also if there's sort of things that you're thinking about scaling and features you're thinking about offering. You can sort of test those out and have people use them without the hardware in place. And that might be also, like, if it ever goes down, then there's still like, a backup feed that works even if it's historical data. I think there's interesting possibilities there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do have historical data, but that's a great idea of example API.
Yeah.
We are like still developing different features. So thanks so much for the suggestion.
Yeah, mostly I'm just really stuck on this thing where it's like, no matter what I use, like it's not there a year later, or it's changed because I'm often relying on these sort of commercial services that change very rapidly. So anyway, thank you so much for sharing this project. I hope people watching are enjoying the ITP weather band. I see we have a viewer who says, I live in Thailand. That's super exciting. I got to wrap up soon, so I'm gonna wander off and try to catch one or two more projects. But anybody who wants to come and visit your Zoom room, they can do that by going to the show website, which I have in the video's description, searching for ITP Weatherband, and then join live. Okay, so maybe hopefully after I leave, some people will come and ask you some more questions.
Thank you.
Okay, bye everybody. Okay. Woo! That was so successful. It like worked, and there was a presentation and you could see it. I got to turn my camera off for a minute, and I could just I could like meditate, and I was reading my random number book. Actually, I was quite glued to their presentation. It's a very exciting project, and it's just like I'm just so surprised. So not really surprised, because I see the creativity from students at ITP and IMA and people from all over the world all the time. But it's amazing to see how just this one little piece of data can launch so many different kinds of threads and ideas for projects that riff off of that data. All right. Where do I go next? Well, it's getting close to 9 p.m. My children need to be put to bed. Actually, they kind of go to sleep on their own. They're a little bit older now, but I should say goodnight to them. I would really like to encourage people to go visit the show. Lil Z Crazy G is asking, what is ITP? So I did talk about this briefly at the beginning of this stream. If you go to the show website, you can read a little bit more about the different programs, but ITP is a graduate program located in Brooklyn, New York, where I teach and many other people teach, and many people are students and many people work there. So many wonderful people. And you can visit the virtual floor, which is like a 3D model of the actual space, and wander around at YORB. So Krabby is possibly a bit late, but Krabby, I am so glad that you are here. It is always wonderful to see your green name, Krabby. Second account. Someday you will grace us with the presence of your first account. I know it will happen someday, but we'll take your second account right now. All right, I'm going to head over to YORB2020. YORB2020. Let's go to just the main Yorb and wander over to YORB2020. Okay, I really, really wish that my live streaming sign would show up, but I don't think it's going to. So we're going to go this way. Oh, there's a help desk. Hey, it's the help desk.
Here, follow me.
Okay, I'm going to move on. I don't like wandering around here. People don't know that I'm like live streaming them. YORBlit 8, YORBlit 9. Okay, YORBlit 10.
First of all, Don did
11. Where am I going?
And then
YORBlit, no, 12. I'm going to 12, 12B.
Projects for understanding networks this semester.
Okay, here we go. YORBlit 12. Here we go. Enter. I'm gonna fall. Oh no, I have to click enter. Okay, here we go. Whoa! Oh, going for landing. Here we are. YORBlit 12 going to 12B. B is an easy one for me to find because it is the letter after the letter A in the alphabet, and I do know that much without having to sing the song. But it is nice to sing the song. 12B. I don't see anything going on here. 12B, where did you go? In my secret message system, which tells me which projects are ready for me, it says, ready to go. I need also to like cross them off once I've already been there. We'll wait for a minute while I look around to see where else I might go. 4F doesn't say ready to go. Oh, wait a second. 8 Pandy. I think I know this project. Oh, yes. We're going to go see if we can visit Handy. YORBlit 8. So we'll come back, please. Hold. Everybody hold. Wait. Anybody here sound drop? Wait, 12C is active. Hello. I'm supposed to have a big sign that says I'm live broadcasting so that I don't surprise people. So you could run away if you want, or tell me to run away and I will gladly do so. But if you'll accept me here, I would love to stay and hear about your project. If this is your project.
Please stay.
Okay.
You're kind of like a celebrity here.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much. That's fine. That is the most absurd thing I've ever heard, but I will take it.
Okay. Good.
Tell us your name and about the project that you're presenting here.
Okay, for the other people as well, I'm Charlie. I'm the first year student in ITP, and this is my my first year project. It's called it's not actually playing. Sorry, it's called Scene. So basically, it's an interactive interaction and also animation and coding P5 sketch. It's a combination of all these forms. It's basically the idea of like seeking for a witness of my life, of my moments of ups and downs. So somebody who can be my supporter. So I choose to be in a so basically it's like 3 different forms. Just a very quick walkthrough. So first you're gonna see this little just let me know if you can see it or you can hear my sound.
I can definitely see it and I hear your voice, but I don't think I hear
great
the sound from the sketch.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. So first you're gonna see this P5 sketch. So basically it actually have the monologue playing as a background sound.
Oh, now I hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it. Let me know if you think it's too.
Uh-oh. Now I don't hear or see anything. What happened? Do people hear me? Jump if you hear me. Oh, okay, people are jumping. I don't hear anybody. Did we lose our project creator? Oh, no, now I can hear you.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You're back.
So I shouldn't play the sound because every time I play the sound, my voice just got cut off.
Ah, got it.
Anyway, yeah, this sketch is just like it's just like how to say, like a narrative. This stages. First, you're gonna like basically just when you the mouse axis is what controlling this whole sketch here. So when you just move the mouse from the left to right, it will lead you to the next stage. And at this stage, you're gonna like collecting this like little eyes. When you hit the 20, you can see it moves you to the next stage. And you're gonna see this little animation as a video embedded in the sketch. And you're gonna listen to the monologue and the sound, and you're just gonna be, just like a quick like walk, just move the mouse from the left to right. You're gonna move to the next stage. So there's gonna be 4 stages. If I remember correctly, it can be 4 stages. You can be, just so like just.
Oh, I think we may have lost audio again. Oh, no, I hear the audio from the video, from the sound, from the screen.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you again. Yes.
Okay. Did you lost? Where did you lost?
It's hard to say.
Okay.
There was a giant eye with like heart emojis in it. That was the last thing that I saw.
Oh yeah, this one. So basically, just like a presentation of all the videos in the P5 sketch. You just like move the little mouse X things and just walk through the whole sketch, and that's it. And for the next one, it's in a Unity. It's like it's not VR because I didn't make this one for the VR setting. What is it? Sorry, I just hear the dance, like the voice, like back.
I think what happens, I think, is if people have the live stream open on their computer and then they don't have headphones, it like comes out through their speakers into the mic and then ends up in YORB. Trust me, if you're finding it hard to figure out what's going on, and hearing my own voice is also. But this is really beautiful work. I mean, first of all, I always love seeing such sort of creative new visual ideas that get programmed in a P5 sketch. I always think, well, what else is there but the sort of like shapes and things you can do? But I'm always just every year surprised by sort of new designs and visual ideas. I also just like how you have all these different. It really feels like to me like there's I'd love to like experience it myself, but there's like a story you're telling, and there's different aspects of the story, but there's this one sort of visual, this icon, really, the eye that kind of is the through line that sort of connects everything, and that I think that works super well.
Yeah, thank you. First, for the coding part you just mentioned, thank you for the coding train. That's where I picked up all the things that where I learned all this.
Wonderful. Is the sketch online somewhere? Like if I go maybe to the sign, will there be a URL? Okay, I think we might have lost. Okay, scene. And if I go here, project website, I can see it here. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Oh, look at this. Amazing. Amazing. Look at all these. Beautiful. Oh, and we see the sketches here. This one with the eye made out of emojis is really amazing. So now I'm talking to myself here. Am I still in YORB? I'm also still in YORB. All right, wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing this project. And I look forward to checking out and learning more about it. Ah, you're back. I was just clicking over to your website and looking at the project more. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Have
a great evening. I hope people should come to YORBlit12, YORBlit12.itp.io. Come and check out Scene as well as other projects that are here in YORBlit12. I'm going to wander over to the middle and figure out where I'm going next. Okay, bye everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. I'm going to here we go. I'm going to just head on over here to return to lobby. I'm going to take a look. I think I'm going to try maybe one more project. I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking at my direct messages. Let's see if we can try one more project. Oh, Handy is where I wanted to go. Where was that? YORBlit 8. All right, I'm heading over to Yorblit 8. This is my last stop. And then I'm going to say goodnight. Don't worry, there's more coming in Coding Train coming in 2020, and then a lot of Coding Train coming in 2021. But here we go. We're going over to Yorblit 8, everybody. This is the theme song for Yorblit 8. Enter! Come on, Yorblit 8. You can do it. Just want everyone to know that I worked really hard on this sign. This sign that would show that I'm live streaming. All right, Yorblit 8. Here we are. 8B. 8B. I like going to B. B is fun. 8B. Oh, no project. So sad. This is a project I know well because a version of it was made in a machine learning class I taught a year ago. And so I definitely would encourage you to check it out. Handy is a wearable interface interpreting tangible interaction to intangible experiences using EMG signal and machine learning. So it's not here right now, but you can obviously come and click on the sign here and check out the website. All right, we're going to try to find one more project. One more project tonight, people. All right, we're going to travel back in time to Yorb and find ourselves a project to take us out tonight on the Coding Train. I mean, I'm gonna still be here in Yorb in the show. I just gotta stop live streaming at some point soon. All right. Let's see. I'm looking at my 3B. Did I go there already? I don't know what project that is. That's the problem. So I can't remember if I went there.
It's my project, actually.
3B?
I'm right here.
Oh, shall we go over it? Oh, amazing.
Okay, the problem is my stage broke, so the link isn't working. I appear to be having very unique technical difficulties. I can share my screen, and if you want to go back there, I can share my screen.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm at 3H now because 3B is broken.
3. So I should head to Yorb 3H. That's where we're going to meet.
3H.
This is like in olden times where we had to plan where we would go and give each other directions. And then there was no way to communicate unless we just happened to be there. I don't know if anybody ever lived through the time where I would actually give my friend a payphone number and make sure they had quarters. This is the thing we used to do in New York City. Okay. Yes, everybody, I am old. Okay, we're going to, now I already forgot where I'm going. 3H, right?
3H.
3H. Okay, here I go. See you there. This is very exciting. Oh, this is like so fun. All right. Here we go. Oh. Come on, enter. Whoa! Boom! Ah! That was quite a rough landing there. And I think this is working. Okay. 3E A B C D E F G H. I like to say H. Osh. Okay. Anyway, here we go. Here we go. Here I am. Okay, I'm here.
To involve technology in our society and our day-to-day lives.
Hi, everyone.
There's somebody standing on top of you, so I sort of see you only partially. I think. Oh no, my connection failed. Hold on, let's see if I can get back. All right, am I here? Does anyone hear me? Jump if you can hear me. The only way to signal people in Yorb is with the body language of jumping. All right, I seem to have... You know what would be a nice feature is to be able to type a little message to like pop up on the top of my head. I seem to have lost my connection. I'm going to refresh and come back. I don't know if anyone can hear me other than those of you who are watching. I'm going to hit refresh in the browser and I'll be right back. Just make sure I have sound. I do. All right, here we go. Refresh. I want the full experience. Okay. Okay. That's like my favorite thing in Yorb right now is the like flying in. Okay. Okay, I'm coming back.
So the audio should be sharing as well.
I'm back. Sorry, I lost my connection, but I'm back now.
Oh, okay, okay. Hey.
Hey.
Okay, so basically my project, I'm looking into liminal spaces, which is this idea of like transitional spaces, whether in a medical or medical physical sense. And it's also kind of this internet trend. Like I was looking at pictures on Reddit where people post these pictures of spaces with no context, no people. And so basically I did like an AI interpretation of that. So basically this is a web VR project. Let me know if you can see it because I've been having some difficulties
So
with that
I
as well.
can't actually, unfortunately.
Wait, you can't see it?
I see you and I hear you, but I just see a black screen.
Oh no. Oh no, I really don't know what's happening.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Do other people see it?
Do other people see it?
No, we can't see anything on screen.
Okay, wait, let me try something else. Okay. Let me see if this works. Can you see something now?
No.
No? Oh my god, this is so sad. Okay, well, I don't even know how to give you my link. This is very sad. Thank you for coming.
No, so I think we can make something of this. We can figure this out in a way that gives us like a moment of triumph. So I think if we can't see it, that's maybe you could I was enjoying listening to your description of the project, so I'd love to hear sort of the end of that, and then I can pretty easily, even if you just speak it out loud, kind of like put a URL up on screen so I could send people
let me just put
check it.
in the,
or I can actually just even I can open it up myself.
So I think we can make some.
Oh, somebody's got my.
Figure this out in a way that gives us like a moment.
Oh, wait, I hear something. Oh, I think
This
it's
is
someone
very
else. Okay,
disconcerting.
I'm getting the link now. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I'm putting the link in the YouTube. Oh, people are. Oh, that's.
I can hear you.
Craig! Oh, Craig's here. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, are you an IMA Low Res student?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
So
whoa! This is like the most exciting thing ever to happen. I didn't even realize that. Okay, now I have so many questions.
Yeah.
But you know, maybe I won't ask you to answer all of them right now while live broadcasting. But I'm just the IMA Low Res is totally new, and so it feels. I kind of remember this when I would meet like an IMA student, the undergrad program, when that was new. It was just like it would blow my mind. So I want to hear.
Actually, I'm a undergrad and I'm a low res. So
Oh.
I did. Yeah, I got really into IMA. I don't know. Can't let it go. You know?
But you graduated from IMA undergrad?
Yes, I went to NYU Shanghai and I did
NYU Shanghai. Because I was going to say we haven't had 4 years of the program in New York, although there have been some transfer students who are maybe graduated, but yeah.
Yeah, no, IMA Shanghai was incredible. Their program there is like so good.
And I'm always like, now I'm like, I got to stop asking people to reveal personal information while I'm live streaming. But anyway, so tell me, just give me tell me the URL so I can pull it up on screen. People will actually see it, or at least are watching this
in
broadcast.
the YouTube chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, under my name. It's jujucodes.
Somehow I
GitHub.
Oh, that's weird. I don't see it. I'm like losing. I see Craig says low res.
Right above Craig. Julia Ann Myers. My full name.
Wait, this is so weird. I don't see it. I saw your name earlier.
Okay, let me.
That's so strange.
Because the chat in this is live, I think.
Oh, you mean it could be like from way before?
I don't know. This is live though, so I put it in the chat live.
Oh, the latest message. This is crazy. We got to figure this out. The latest message I see is from Presto that says, "Why
right
not?"
That. Do you not see the message right above that?
It says, "I need friends on here. Do y'all want to be friends?"
Wait, what? My messages aren't showing up.
That's the weirdest thing.
Okay. It's Juju Codes.
Did somebody who's a moderator by accident? Okay, Juju Codes.
.github.
.io.
/liminal mind/
Uh-oh, am I gonna spell this right? Liminal mind /
Yes.
I think I spelled it right. That's so lucky. Okay, so I'm here, and it says enter my liminal mind. Headphones recommended. Click on center text to advance.
Please do.
So I'm gonna go for it. So I'm gonna narrate this, and then you can sort of explain what's happening. That no one can see you right now, but they can hear you still.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the stream to catch up so I can see.
Oh yeah, it's way in the past. Click on center text to advance. Oh no.
Yeah. Let me know if you hear anything. There's supposed to be like a a monologue and soundscape. So the monologue and soundscape are also AI generated. So basically, I like really got into this idea of liminal spaces, like researching like J.G. Ballard and like the Situationists and all that. And so basically, I want to explore this and how AI kind of like reacts to our conversations and images of liminal spaces. So basically, I trained AI on like my notes about liminal spaces and use an AI voice to do the voiceover. And then I create these images. These are GAN images that I bred from liminal space images I collected from Reddit and other parts of the internet. And so then I stitched them together in Photoshop to create equirectangular photos to create this web VR. So I learned a lot. I used A-frame, and I wish you had a video on that. I hope that's coming.
No, well, I'd have to learn it
so
first.
yeah.
Maybe you can help me figure out how to use it. Yeah, so I'm in there now, and I'm seeing this room, and I see the text that says "Look around you," and I can look around. One thing I'm curious, I have a lot of people who are watching who are from all over the world, who are not necessarily native English speakers, and I'm wondering if you could sort of define. It might be helpful to hear in your own words, like what you mean by liminal space. Like how do you define that in terms of this project, in the context of this project? Uh-oh, maybe you can't hear me. I do hear the monologue. Do people hear the monologue? Very quietly. Hold on, I'm going to go back into Yorb to see what's going on. Oh, can you hear me still?
Oh, I can hear you now. Sorry.
Oh,
I don't know what happened.
Oh, I've been talking and talking, but it must be that my mic gets muted if I go to a different tab. So I was curious. One thing I was curious if you could just, for viewers who might not be sort of familiar with the term, or maybe you have a particular point of view of the project, can you give us a definition of liminal space and how you think of that for this project?
Yeah, sure. So liminal space just basically means transitional space. So basically it's a space like maybe in between uses. So I feel like capitalism produces a lot of these spaces that are like, for example, empty malls, empty parking lots, like these kind of empty spaces that are in between particular uses. But also it's kind of been an internet trend in recent years. If you go to the subreddit liminal space, a lot of people kind of post these photos and they like evoke nostalgic feelings. Also, like people are creeped out by them. I think it's like the lack of context combined with unidentifiable elements like visual indeterminacy. So that's actually my link, because like I realized visual indeterminacy is a quality of liminal space photos as well as GAN photos. I'm like really into like GAN and ArtBreeder and all that. And so that's what kind of like the connection is. Like I want to like create my own liminal space photos, kind of trained off of these ones I was collecting. So it's a combination of like an interest in the internet movement as well as like, yeah, liminal is like a very, over all-encompassing term, but yeah.
Wonderful. That's super helpful to hear, and I think you've really, you've found something here about this sort of connection with this concept and idea, and the kind of strange and images that are produced now by synthetic images that can be produced by these different AI models. And by the way, I think we discovered the mystery of the missing message. This came from Arnav, who's a dedicated coding trained viewer. I'm going to put his message up on the screen for people who are watching. He says, maybe the message got filtered out by YouTube as it contained a link. So it is true that unless you're, so the messages that don't, so I suspect if you type a hello message into the chat, we would see it, but messages are being blocked and filtered. And I actually don't, I'm looking at the chat in a different place where I wouldn't actually even see the moderation panel. So anyway, mystery solved. I know now everybody can sleep tonight knowing that you're not mysteriously blocked from the coding train.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that project. So again, just to tell anybody who's sort of tuning in here, go to I'm going jujucodes.github.io/liminal. Spelled Liminal. I've got that up on the screen. And then you can also visit here, some very loud banging, by the way, going on. I don't know who that is. Yorb Station 3H, if you want to come and ask more questions about the project. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And it's also on like the whole database too.
Oh, wonderful.
So, yeah,
awesome.
That's easier. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. I'm so glad that we found an IMA Low Res student to represent in this like really small selection of the show. So
there's another 3B.
3B.
Another IMA Low Res.
Okay, I was gonna wrap up and leave, but you
Oh.
had me at 3. You had me at YORB2020 3. I could just, it's so close. I got no excuse. I could just wander over. All right, I'm gonna give it a
talking
try.
rock.
Okay. All right, awesome. Thank you for the recommendation. I'm gonna head over there now.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Okay, we're gonna wander over everybody to 3B. We'll play a little wandering over walking music. Here it comes. Hey, we're wandering around YORB. Ah, over here to 3B. Oh,
I have a couple of friends that have beautiful projects in the YORB2020 that are sound related. I think you would enjoy.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely check. Wait, so Cyborgian Rock is yours?
Yes, yes. This
Hi.
is a chatbot that I built.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I wanted to let people know in this area that I am currently doing a live broadcast of the show, visiting projects. So if you want to send me away, I will leave. But if you would like me to stay, I would love to hear about this project called Cyborgian Rock. Uh-oh. I think they ran away.
I'm scared.
All right, well, I'm going to read to you this description of Cyborgian Rock. A fictional entity experienced via a chatbot stimulates animistic imagination in the user, explores untapped potentialities of social presence theory and technology. Fascinating. From Maria. Is Maria here?
I think they ran away.
He was
Okay.
just here.
Yeah. So maybe my warning was actually, like, I'm supposed to have a big sign. Uh-oh, I hear my voice again being fed back to me. Okay, well, I want to encourage everybody to come and visit the Cyborgian Rock. I'm actually going to click over on the website. Maybe I can find out some more information. So I'd like to feature this project.
There's
Oh, look.
Maria.
Oh, okay.
Maria, tell us about your rock.
I'm going to read to you this description.
Where's Dan? Dan, she's
I'm here. I'm here. Somebody has the live stream going on their computer, and it's like coming through in YORB.
I'm sorry, that's me.
Okay,
Maria's
okay.
right here. Sorry.
Maria's frozen for me, I think.
Oh shoot! She did. She just froze. Oh, okay. Hopefully she refreshed. And
Okay,
is coming
so we
back.
can confirm she's not running away because
She's not. She's
no,
not.
okay, okay, because I don't want anyone to feel that I'm invading their space. All right, we're gonna hang out here for a few minutes. I will, while we're waiting to see if Maria returns, I am going to head on over again to the ITP show website because I am going to be leaving soon. But the show will go on. The show must go on. And you can experience it yourself. You don't need me. You'll have a much better time being there on your own, visiting the show. So you can, if you go to the website, which is in the video's description and up here on the screen, you can click right here to enter into YORB, which is this 3D world that, I'm wandering around. Have a little, be flexible, have a little patience. It's a new, very experimental project that a ton of people have worked incredibly hard on. And you can see the fruits of their labor here. Okay, wait. Maria might be back.
No.
Nope. Craig, by the way, Craig, who is somehow a moderator, I don't know, he's a little bit suspicious. I think I remember giving Craig moderator privileges. It's telling me to head to 9F. Oh, and Sarah gives her endorsement of the Cyborgian Rock. Quote, let me quote, I am a huge fan of the Cyborgian Rock. That's actually, there should be a big poster, one of these like posters that has like quotes from your views. From Sarah, I am a huge fan of the Cyborgian Rock. This is me, by the way, just kind of vamping here to see if Maria comes back.
She keeps getting kicked out, unfortunately.
Okay,
She's
so
trying.
here's what I'm gonna do. I can't stop. As much as I say I'm gonna stop, I just can't. I'm gonna head over to 9F Secret Forest to try to get one more project in. All right, now I'm getting so many recommendations. I can't do it all, people. You got to go around yourself in the show. I can't do it all. I'm just one person sitting in an attic in Brooklyn with a lot of computer equipment. and apparently a very robust internet connection. The fact that I'm live streaming all this stuff. All right, so we're gonna head over to 9F. If Ellen, if Maria comes back, you can send me a Discord message. I do have that up, so I will see it. Oh, I see her.
Okay.
Oh, you're here. Oh my goodness! Wait, I have to play a very exciting sound effect for you. Okay, you can't hear it, but a big giant round of applause.
Yay!
Has just gone off. So Maria, please tell us about the Cyborgian rock.
All right. So the Cyborgian rock is a chatbot. Actually, I built it after watching a couple of the videos that you made then about ReScript.
Oh, RhymeScript,
that
yes.
inspired me.
Oh, that's so exciting to hear. Amazing. I didn't know. It's as if I planned it this way. That's so exciting to hear. Cool.
So yes, and I was exploring this concept of social presence, the idea that even dots in a chat message produce a feeling of another person or some being there. And I was also very interested in animism. So the rock is not a consumerist type of a product. It is encouraging you to think about nature, to observe. It stimulates animistic imagination. And I think as people interact with it, I'm able to improve it and work with the dialogue to make it better.
Amazing. So wait, oops, I pressed the wrong button. Here I am, I'm back. Can I, or not me, but what I'm seeing right now is this sort of like a live interaction with it?
Yes, this is me interacting.
So I'm going to go up closer. Can you type a message to it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Tell me what to type then.
All right, I'm gonna. The chat is way behind, but if anybody has a question, wants to suggest a question from the to ask of the Cyborgian rock, we have a unique opportunity here. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity to speak directly to a rock. So far, nobody has come up with a suggestion. All right, I will come up. Let's see, maybe something train themed. Can I ask the rock if it? I'm really like expecting somebody like something profound to suddenly just appear into the chat, but it doesn't seem to be happening. I'm gonna have to come up with it myself. Okay. How is the weather where you are? That's my like super creative question.
Oh.
The being of hills and wind carry me across.
Oh. The beings of hills and wind carry me across.
That is very profound.
He was.
What is the sound effects that I'm hearing part of the experience? I'm hearing crickets.
Yes, these are the sounds around the rock. So when I begin to type, there is silence, and we are not hearing anything because we're in our own presence. But as soon as I exit the input box, we can hear the sound around the rock. But I think this deserves a follow-up comment.
Yeah, I have so many questions about the hills. Where are these hills? If the wind can carry the rock, let me ask the rock, are you alive? This might need a drum roll. Would it matter to you? Oh, it would matter to me. The chat is suggesting I ask if lava is good or evil.
Is lava good or evil?
I'm seeing some messages from some folks telling me to check out the Zoom rooms. I have been to one Zoom room, for sure.
Oh, there are some amazing projects in the Zoom rooms.
Wonderful. Oh, I do not harm nor serve. Okay. Wow, is this live online somewhere? Like, can people chat with the rock themselves?
Absolutely, yes. The project description has a link.
Okay, terrific. All right, I'm gonna wander over there and show it to people.
All right.
So, and if anybody wants to come and ask more questions, so you can ask your questions to the Cyborgian Rock directly by going to the Cyborgian Rock website. But if you feel so inclined and want to ask your questions to the creator of the Cyborgian Rock, then you can come right here. Thank you so much for sharing this project with us.
Take care, Dan. Nice
Take care. All right, so here I am on the website now. I'm going to actually just close out of YORB real quick. Okay. Sometimes, like, whenever I close out of YORB, I just feel this, like, enormous sigh of relief. Like, I find it very stressful to be in there live streaming, and people don't know that I'm live streaming, and what am I going to encounter? Like, it's very stressful. I just, like, this is what I'm much more used to. I just have a website open. I'm just here talking to you, the viewer. I've been doing this, now, for 2 hours? Getting a bit exhausted. I really want to see all of the projects, and I'm sad. It makes me, I just, like, it pains me to see people in the chat who are like, come check out this project, It's just not possible for me in this context of how I'm doing it to visit all the projects. So I think that I need to kind of wrap up for a minute. I could put this into intermission stage and come back in like 5 or 10 minutes. So I gotta just check on some stuff that's going on here at home. 9F, 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 9F. Wow, I really got a message telling me to go to 9F. All right, we're gonna have just a brief 5-minute intermission, and I will be back, and I'm going to head to 9F. So let me just send this message. Here, hold on, I gotta type something. Okay, I'm gonna put on my intermission sign. You can still hear me, actually. Before I do that, let me come back here. So what I would like for you to do, if you are watching right now, is go to the ITP Show website, go over to projects, and browse through them. And let me give you a tip. If you see one of these, say, Zoom room, please visit it. I think that the Zoom rooms are waiting for you to check out their projects. Don't be shy. I would like to ask everybody watching this right now, while I take a 5-minute break, or else you can't see me anymore, to visit one Zoom room. Okay, everybody, let's do it together. Let's all of you go pick one Zoom room to visit, and then I'll wander into YORB, and I'll be back to go to 9F in about 5 minutes. Okay, here I am. I have returned. If anybody's still there, here I am. All right, so I see in the chat, I'm going to 9F, but I do see in the chat here, it's hard for me to not take a request. I see a project called Blur Clock, which is in Zoom. Okay. Ah, good. Aiden. Oh, and I saw Young Min. Okay, here we go. We're going to Blur Clock. Oh, you don't see it, but actually, so I'll bring it in as soon as I'm live in here. Okay. Oh, people can hear me. Yes. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Hold on. Let me bring in your screen into this. Okay, here we are. Say something. Let me make sure the audio is going through.
How's it going?
Ah, it definitely is. Okay, wonderful. All right. First of all, so thank you for coming into the chat. I'm so excited that we can make this happen. By the way, I'm like, YORB is so amazing, but I find it to be very stressful. And now being in a Zoom room, I'm like, oh, this is so familiar. Oh, so relaxed. I have my sign working because just in case I arrive somewhere and people aren't aware, they know that this is a live broadcast. All right, so I'm checking. I'm on the tail end here. We've looked at many projects. I'm super excited to be here and hear about the Blur Clock. So tell each of you if you could introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your project.
Surely. So my name is Aiden Lincoln Fowler, and I'm the second year at ITP.
And my name is Young Min Choi, also second year at ITP.
This is our project called Blur Clock. So we built a clock that uses machine learning to detect if you're looking at it, and it only shows you the time if your eyes are open in front of it. So we have a webcam, and when it sees your eyes, it pushes an LED screen that has a clock on it towards the front, and it becomes legible. And when you close your eyes, it retracts the screen back into the box and becomes blurry. The whole thing is based on a book called The Order of Time by Carlo Rovelli. And it's basically about how time only exists from a human's blurred perspective of reality, and we actually make time by measuring it. We also have a clock called Sun Clock. Young, do you want to talk about that?
Yes, a sun clock is an abstract version of Blur Clock. We built a server that asks for sunrise and sunset time when you enter the zip code. And based on your location, it'll place the sun at where it's at. And right now we're showing just the whole animation throughout the day, but it'll actually move really, really slowly. I can show you a quick demo of how it looks like.
So is that the clock right behind you?
Yes. So right now it's showing the animation.
Whoa. But it looks like I'm seeing it kind of like a mirror, but then I saw an animation going across it. But I'm just seeing that's an artifice of it being a screen that is reflecting.
Has a piece of dichroic film on it, so it acts as a two-way mirror. So it changes color and it's a gradient as you walk by it, but when the light's behind it, you can see through.
Oh, now I'm seeing this is like a recorded video of the sun clock. Wow.
No, it's not a video. It's running like on a fast pace. But if we set up so that it just plays the time.
It would move very slowly over the course of the day.
Yeah, where it is at, it'll move really slowly.
And where is, so I see that clock. Where is the other clock, the one that looks for
Blur
your
clock?
eyes?
Yes.
Blur clock, yeah.
So I'm running a local server. And I can turn on and off the sun clock or the blur clock. So
it's the same physical device that you're able to. Oh, okay.
So
wow, you picking that up?
Like move it back and forth, you can see the color change. If you tilt it, yeah, there you go.
So hold on, I had you, Aiden, large there for a second. So let me get Young back. Great, yeah, okay. Oh, amazing.
Yeah. So I hope because of the letter, I don't think it'll work live. But we tested before. It sort of works through Zoom, and I can pin someone's video, and it reads the face, and it moves back and forth. So
Interesting. It's funny. I was sort of, when you were talking about it for a moment, I was like thinking it through, and I was imagining that it worked only when you're not looking at it. Right, which is sort of interesting to think of, like, can you, like, this idea that time isn't real, you can't actually get there, right? Like if you look away, it sort of is there, and you look back. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But it's interesting to sort of think about the sort of range of possibilities. Have you, so Young, obviously it's like it's there physically with you. Have you been sort of like, I don't know if this is the right term to apply, but user testing it, so to speak? Like, do you sort of like live with the clock and interact with it, or the Sun version, or the Blur clock? Or is it mostly just kind of like it came together very recently? So
I personally like to use Blur clock is really fun because it really as like a subtle and smooth way of interacting with the clock. But when you turn the clock, Sun clock on throughout the day, it's really nice to see, like, because it's all different throughout the seasons. So, for example, winter we have short amount of sunlight time, so it's interesting to see how much sunlight we have. But yeah, it's been really great to user test.
yeah, I also really like the idea that if you have to give it your like focused attention. Where it's sort of like the clock isn't just going to display the information. It needs you to like be sort of like present with it. And so there's something kind of sort of touching about that, or unique. It gives it a sort of quality of character in a way. I'm just curious. So is it all I'm curious about some of the technical information. Is it all self-contained? Like, is there a camera in the device? It's not, and you mentioned it's using machine learning. So there's some like pre-trained model that you're running that's taking a look at the camera image and just doing face detection or eye detection, or what's, can you tell us a bit about the logistics of that?
Sure, it's all embedded, and the server is running on a local host when you turn the clock on. So it could just work with a phone, and it's using OpenCV eye tracking. So it first finds your face, then it finds your eyes, and then it checks if your eyes are open or not. So it's using 3 different models, or kind of 2 models. Yeah.
And did you do both these projects for the same class, or are they different classes, or?
We built it for a time class, but I combined it with understanding networks. So that's where we built like the app controller. Yeah.
Amazing. Wonderful. Yeah, I can see now. I can see it blurred right now. It's funny, like, and I'm staring. It's really quite beautiful. Wonderful. Amazing. So thank you so much for sharing this project. So for people who want to learn more, they can go to the show website. This is where I found. I'm just going to pull that. I'm pulling that up right here under projects, under Blur Clock. So first of all, go here. You could be in this Zoom room with us right now. I'm going to jump out real fast before everybody comes racing in here. But you can come.
I was trying to avoid that.
You can come and ask your questions about the Blur Clock. But also, I'm assuming if I click on the name Blur Clock, I also get to a page with a description and learn more, some more documentation. So definitely come check out this wonderful work. Thank you so much for sharing this. Okay, I'll see you all soon.
See you later.
Great. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sean, I've got to go jump to the...
Okay, all right, 9F. I was really about to be like, I think I'm done now. It's 9:45. The show only goes till 10. But there was another part of the day today where I thought, maybe I'll do a little like Advent of Code challenge also. But all right, we're gonna go to the YORBlet 9. We are gonna go to YORBlet 9 and try to get to 9F. If anyone's in there, you can let them know that I'm on the way. YORB2020. We're going into YORB. It's our YORB music. This is my walking around YORB music. YORB 7, 8, 9. Here we go. YORB 9, everybody. Oh, what perfect timing. Here we go. Going in for a landing. Wow. I really want to know why my sign doesn't show up. Okay. 9F. Here we go, heading over to 9F. This is going to be my last stop. The train has reached its final destination. And we're going to head over to 9F and see what we can find out. This project...
And like have two people who trust each other, two performers perform it rather than, and see how people respond to that. Because that's,
Secret
I think that is a
forest.
very interesting
That Dan
idea and
shifted?
use of
Hey,
It is, I'm
I
here.
can't really
Oh,
comment
you
on
made
it
it.
because-
Are you
I'm
still streaming?
Oh yeah.
I am. I'm a lunatic.
we have,
I'm supposed to have a big sign on me that says I'm streaming, but you don't see it, do you?
I don't see it, but I heard you say that on the stream several times, so I'm aware.
You believe me. I'm going to show it once again. This is what people are supposed to see. They're supposed to see this. And you can even see it here in the preview. It makes me crazy. Okay, I'm talking way too loud and interrupting.
No.
Hello.
Project.
This is like the cool low res crew over here.
Is this another IMA Low Res project?
Yeah.
Yes,
Hi,
it is.
Drew.
Amazing. And are you the
Hi,
creator who
Enrique.
is standing in front of me here?
Yeah, I'm Enrique and also Jiro, which is at my left.
Ah.
She's also creator of this.
Okay, wait. We found Enrique, and then say your name.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hero. Okay, so I'm gonna, if you don't mind, this is a live broadcast right now, and so if you want to opt out, that was your chance. I'll run away very quietly, but if you would be so kind, I would love to hear about this project, and I think it works pretty well, especially if we wander a little bit closer to the stage, because then I can get a little bit closer for people to see with you also in the frame.
Yeah, sure.
So if you want to come like stand like off to the side. There, that's perfect where you are. And Hero, if you want to come there too. I've got a nice view of both of just Enrique. Okay.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Okay, so this is an IMA Low Res project for a class called Connections Lab. And this is our secret forest that you and I created for you all. So it is an interactive experience it's a collective interactive experience. So maybe if you want, Daniel, you can join us there.
Oh.
If you go to the poster and at the bottom part there is a link that will take you to our secret forest when we can play together.
Okay. Shall I head there now, or is there anything else you want to tell us before I do that?
Maybe we can experience it like first, and then we can talk about.
Okay, and then I'll come back. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm heading to the poster. Well, there's so many people here. There's the poster. Here we go, Secret Forest. I'm clicking on the poster. No, people are in my way. Okay, I got it. And now I'm gonna go to project website. I'm gonna open that in a new tab. So hopefully I'll still be here in YORB, but I'm heading over to that other tab. Allow. Move my nose into the hexagon. Okay. Ready to play. Oh, I'm in the forest. And my sign is here. Whoa. Oh boy, are people hearing this? This is amazing. I guess I should put my camera back on. Fly into the forest, listen to the music. Okay, this is amazing. I think I'm gonna go back into YORB now. Let me close this tab. Come back here. Okay, I've come back.
Hey. Yeah, so that was our secret forest.
Amazing. You know, it's interesting. I found myself just swaying, and then I couldn't stop swaying. You know, I settled into like a groove with it. And then I almost wanted, it's very beautiful to look at, but I also felt this moment that I just wanted to kind of close my eyes. It's actually a really nice project for me to sort of like finish off my wandering through the show, because it's very relaxing and soothing. Is that the sort of intention behind it, to bring people together in a networked way, but with a different feeling than we might have ordinarily in... And I don't mean to describe your project to you. I'm giving you my sort of impression of it, but I'd like to hear about some of the reasons why you made it and what you imagine the experience to be.
Yeah, maybe Drew wants to talk about that part.
Yeah, the project idea is actually starting from very simple idea how we can bring the music experience online. And through our user test, we find overlap two people together is the most people love experience. So we go for this direction, and then we, how to say, develop our project, and we want to focus that part, how to build an intimate relationship when both of us are remotely, but we actually are in the same place to build a deep connection with each other. Yeah, maybe Enrique can add more about that project. Yeah.
This comes in many different ways. Like we wanted to do a musical instrument for the web, but also like very based on many collaborative projects, like I don't know, like even physical ones, like React Table, and just like this sense of like playing together. And then that leads us to this intimate kind of setting when you overlap people and you can have like this shared space. And I think that's like part of the benefits of doing this in web, because you can connect people and to allow them to play in this kind of scenario, I think.
Wonderful. Is it only a two-person experience, or is it as many people who join?
No, I think for the prototype, it's only allowed 2, maybe 3 or 4, but because we want to develop this project in a long way, so we also imagine how this project can be in the public space, to install some screen in the public space so people can interact with people, how do you say, in the other place. So to build that physical space remote relationship, but it's intimate connection. Yeah.
Actually, like in the technical part, you can, like many people can join, but I think it's designed only for 2 people or 3 maybe. Yeah.
And do you imagine that people would use it in the sort of way we did here, where we sort of came together and said, "Oh, let's go there and try it," or would it be something that you end up in it with a random person that you don't know? Is that part of your thinking behind it in terms of how 2 people would find each other to experience it?
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. I think there's like, we see 2 ways for this project like to evolve into. Maybe we can do both, but like first one, it's like a musical interactive experience that maybe can be on a public space or something like that. And the other one, it's a performance tool for actual musicians to create with other people around the globe. So it depends on which direction we want to take, which can be done.
2 other things that I just like to say that I really love about it. One is I loved your use of hexagons. Like, I'm so used to interacting with sort of grid-based, pixel-based systems, and something about the hexagonal pattern is just has a different quality to it that is just gives it a unique feeling, and it's very like sort of playful, abstract quality that's just like that makes it feel less like computery in a nice way, but still very sort of geometric and understandable. And then also I think you found, like, it's always really tricky with these projects to strike the right balance between I want to be able to see what I'm doing and understand what I'm doing, but I don't really want to be fully there. Like I need it to be it makes me uncomfortable to be like sort of like looking in a mirror with my camera fully on display. Of course, that's what we're all doing right now, and I do all the time. But there's something nice. I think, you know, I was able to really see myself, see you, and kind of move together. But it was clear, but it also had a kind of ghost-like abstract quality that I think worked really well. So wonderful job. Really beautiful work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Everybody should come. And first of all, so people can just go to the website the same way I did right now. Yeah. So people should go and check out there's some very weird noise happening right now. I don't know what that is. But some static. Horrible static. Okay. I got to go move away from that static. Anyway, everyone should go to, I'm going to go back to find that link. Right here, Secret Forest. I'm so bad at navigating YORB. This is why I lose every single Among Us game I ever play. Project website here. If I click on project website, I will be right here in the Secret Forest, which you can see the URL right here, a-secret-forest.glitch.me. But more than that, I would encourage you to come right here to yorblit9.itp.io and visit with the creators of the Secret Forest themselves. You've got about 4 minutes. I can't believe I ended up live streaming the entire show. The whole point of me doing this was to just do it for a little bit at the beginning and then get out of the way so that everybody else would enjoy it. So, but I'm gonna quickly close out YORB. I don't know if anybody's still hearing me in YORB. I'm closing the link. I'm closing this link. I'm turning this off. And I'm going to wrap things up. So, thank you all for joining me on this journey, this strange journey through the ITP IMA Low Res Winter Show. My name is Dan Schiffman. I am your host of the Coding Train. The year 2020 is almost over. I have some things still on the horizon. You might know me from my How to Program Your Own Discord Bot, I don't think I need this music in the background, video series. And most recently, the most recent video tutorial that came out today was how to post GIFs from a bot to Discord. So if that interests you, head on over to youtube.com. I think that's the URL /coding train. And I'm not trying to, I don't know why I'm trying to I'm just trying to give you updates. You should be going to bed. Everybody who's on the East Coast of New York, go to sleep, get some rest, read a book. I don't know, light some candles, relax. Don't be like me on the computer all the time. But so I do have one more video that was recorded that I haven't finished publishing yet, which will be at least the final Discord bot tutorial for a while on how to program a command handler. So if you've ever wanted to know more about require and Node.js, because that's what everybody's looking for right now. Everybody's just wandering the world. Their whole life is like, if only somebody would make a video that explained what require in Node.js meant. So that you can go check out. Youngmin is telling me to go check Infinite Reflection. I don't know where that is. I think I've got to be done with looking at projects right now, but I really encourage everybody to check it out. Maybe I might go, I'm going to look at a few more projects after I sign off. But what I wanted to announce, okay, Skelly says it's only 7 on the West Coast, so you're okay. Skelly, you can stay awake for a little bit longer, but maybe just to lower the screen time, get some rest. I don't know what I'm saying. Julia, there you are. See, Julia, your messages are coming through in the chat. I am so glad to see that. It was just the URL. I'm going to give you like an amazing power right now, Julia. Julia, now you should be able to post a URL. Everything has worked out. We've come full circle. We're closing the loop. We're tying a bow around it, twisting it, putting it there. Mwah! Julia can now post links. And what was I saying? I don't even remember. Yes. What else is coming in 2020? So I will be soon. I have 2 more live streams planned for 2020. One I don't really want to tell you so much about because it's kind of a surprise. It's a really out there crazy thing that might not go well at all. It's going to be really fun if it happens. It's a guest conductor video. I've got a guest who I've been messaging with, talking to, with an amazing YouTube channel. If you want to check it out, it's called Twirling Tech Goddess. Just check out Twirling Tech Goddess on YouTube, but we're going to do a collaboration. I probably shouldn't be announcing this now. It's going to be really, really wacky and fun. So that's coming. It's got to happen before the end of the year because Twirling Tech Goddess is only available till December 31st. So, you know, we all turn into pumpkins after that. So that's coming. But then what I would like to really announce and tell you about is that my next Mike says, I live on a spherical planet, so East and West Coast doesn't make much sense. You know, it's all relative. What was I saying? Yes. Let me just pull up this URL here. If you are not familiar with the Processing Foundation, oh, you don't see that. The Processing Foundation is the nonprofit organization that I am a part of that maintains processing and P5JS and works on a lot of different advocacy and education initiatives. Please visit processingfoundation.org to learn all about processing. And we are in the season of our annual fundraiser. You know, processing and P5JS and all of the related activities are only made possible by you, the generous people who contribute in all sorts of ways, not just financially. So many of you may be watching this and not able to donate. Please don't donate. But if you are able to, please do. There are a lot of worthy organizations that could use your support right now. I hope that processing can make it onto your list. And there are some of these wonderful rewards and gifts that you can get. This thing is like incredible. I just want to make these infinite objects, little like video sculpture things. So anyway, I'm going to be doing a live telethon to raise money for the Processing Foundation. I think next Tuesday or Wednesday. That's kind of my plan. It'll be in the middle of the day. And I will be singing some holiday songs about code because I feel like the more I embarrass myself, the more people donate. That's how it's gone in the past. So stay tuned for that. I'll be scheduling that on the channel. So if you really want to know, this is the thing I'm supposed to say. It's like written. It's like you know, when you start a YouTube channel, you sign this like contract where at the end of every video I have to say, so please like and subscribe, click the bell, all that stuff, if you want to get notified about that. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Please go and check out the ITP show projects if they're still there. I'm going to head out of here now to play the rest of this song and say goodbye. Angus is watching from Germany at 4 a.m. Thank you for tuning in. Sasank is asking me to do Android app development tutorials. Not too likely, if I'm being honest. Sorry about that. Goodbye, everybody. See you next time on the coding train. And have a wonderful evening. As always, I always forget the this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do just because it was asked, will there be a live stream this Saturday? No, there will not be a live stream this Saturday. But there are 2 more live streams coming this month. This dot, never forget this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot song, this dot, this dot, this dot. Never forget this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do dot, this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot song, this dot, this dot, this dot. Never forget this dot. This dot, this dot, this dot. Never forget this dot. I'm gonna do the this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, the this dot song. Never forget the this dot. Somebody compose that song for me.